family, friends, and an entire city are now remembering the lives lost in Monday's deadly Midtown shooting.
Today, loved ones gathered to say goodbye to Julia Hyman, one of the 4 innocent people killed when a gunman opened fire in a Park Avenue high-rise. As the city mourns, the investigation is pushing forward.
NYPD detectives are now in Las Vegas, where a search of the suspect's apartment turned up live ammo, a rifle tripod, and what they called a suicide note. 2 phones were found at the scene, were searched. They are also expected to meet with the suspect's parents.
And tonight, we do have team coverage once again of this tragedy and its far-reaching impact. Alan Devlin heard from family and friends of the victims today. Let's begin with Mahsa Saeidi. She is live in Las Vegas, where the NYPD has uncovered new information about the shooter. Mahsa.
KJ, Jessica, we've learned that the defendant did not purchase this rifle. A co-worker who lives in this community did, and then sold it to the defendant, according to police sources. We're also learning from the NYPD that right now authorities in Las Vegas are trying to determine whether that sale was legit and by the book. This, as we're learning about a second suicide note.
Although we sign up for the danger of the job, you never expect that when you leave the house, you're not going to come home.
As Nevadans mourn the mass shooting in New York, tonight new details about shooter Shane Tamura. The NYPD says they searched his Vegas apartment Tuesday and found a note left for family. When I look into you and Dad's eyes, all I see is disappointment. I love you, Mama. I'm sorry. Investigators now waiting on a warrant to search his work locker at Horseshoe, Las Vegas. At the gunman's apartment Tuesday, police say they also recovered 100 live rounds of ammo, prescriptions, including antipsychotic medicine.
And we have the toughest gun laws in America. Our laws are working, but what happens is our sanctity, our safety is violated when someone can so easily come across the state lines and drive a vehicle here with intent to murder.
In New York, growing outrage as officials partly blame the tragedy on looser gun laws in other states. State Assembly member Charles Levine sending this letter to Nevada's governor, asking, quote, how someone with a history of mental health problems was able to procure a concealed firearms permit. Tamura had a CCW permit. After it was issued, sources say he was involved in 2 separate mental health incidents, including one where he allegedly told police he was suicidal. Despite that and a 2023 trespass arrest, his permit stayed valid. Phil Ramos is a former senior homicide detective in Las Vegas.
What does being a CCW holder get you?
It gets you the ability to go get a weapon without the usual background check. So, you know, a citizen who's not had a CCW or a background check goes in and wants to buy a handgun, he's not going to get it an hour later. You got to come back after you've been checked.
Today, detectives will speak with the suspect's parents at their home. We've learned the gunman's dad is a former officer. An LAPD spokesman says in 2017 he retired in good standing.
And we are here in the co-worker's neighborhood again because we want to hear his side. We have not been able to make contact with him yet, but police do tell us that he is the gunman's former boss. They worked together at the casino, and he sold him the rifle for $1,400. We're told that he is cooperating with law enforcement right now, and he has not been arrested or charged with anything as of yet.
Mahsa, we know New York has some of the strictest gun laws in the country. That is not the case in Nevada. Are any changes planned for that state?
So, Jessica, a new law just went into effect this month, which makes it easier to confiscate the weapons of someone in the midst of a mental health episode. I'm going to break that down for you coming up tonight at 6.
All right, Mahsa Saeidi live in Las Vegas. Thank you.